Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. It started a few minutes early, but men's soccer is underway between Trinity Baptist and the Barons of Brewton-Parker College, and we'll tell you a little bit more about the teams as we get an opportunity. Right now, Nathan Crockett on the defense gives the ball up to goalkeeper Kyle Altman, who comes out, keeps it on the ground. The TBC Eagles wearing the royal blues with the white numbers and the trims going from the left to right to get things started. And the Brewton-Parker Barons wearing the whites with the black numbers and the trim. And that's the ball out of bounds and a throw-in, or rather a free kick on a blocking foul coming up for Trinity Baptist. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. And as always, Dean Bureau is our cameraman here for Trinity Baptist College Athletics on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Glad to have you with us here this afternoon for exciting NCCAA men's soccer. Reason for the early start, about 7 minutes early that is because this is a doubleheader between Trinity Baptist and Brewton-Parker. The women's game is scheduled to kick off at 4 p.m., and we will have that one for you as well here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. That pass intended for Joseph Nava gets by him. And the goalkeeper, Mr. Nicholas Finley, able to keep the ball away from Nava, who was giving a very strong chase. Brewton-Parker College, a dual-affiliated school with the NCCAA's Division I. They are also members of the NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference. The Barons have a record of 3 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. 1 win, no losses against NCCAA competition, and 0-1 against the NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference competition. And the Trinity Baptist College Eagles 1-7 overall on the season. That 1 win, though, was a conference game, 15-0 against Trinity College of Florida back on September 26th. Sunny Saturday afternoon. We are right about 90 degrees with a very brisk breeze at 10 miles per hour blowing straight in toward your screen. And the winds are gusting between 15 and 20 miles per hour at times. Nathan Williams on the move, gets around a defender, takes a shot, and it is deflected by Nicholas Finley. The first shot attempt of the afternoon. It goes to Nathan Williams. And an excellent save on the dive by Finley, who actually came backwards to knock that ball away from the net. It goes out of bounds, and it is a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Nazir Guanipa will kick the ball back into play, and again, credit Nicholas Finley with a terrific save on the shot attempt from Nathan Williams. So Guanipa's corner kick struck well in front of the net. And a turnaround shot by Joseph Nava over the head. And once again, Nicholas Finley on the dive. A terrific sequence for Finley. That shot attempt from Joseph Nava over the head. He made one of those against Trinity College. That one up toward the corner, but another terrific save by the goalkeeper, Nicholas Finley, a 6-foot 3-inch freshman from Hinesville, Georgia. Nathan Williams will take care of the corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Williams just waiting for the whistle, and now we're going to have a slight delay. Not sure of the reason, but Williams just taps the ball back into play. Guanipa cross pass towards the middle. Nicholas Lockridge, though, might have mistimed his leap on the header attempt. And Crockett tries to send it back inside, got under it and misdirected it out of bounds. So that's a goal kick for Nicholas Finley. 2 terrific saves by Finley already. Trinity Baptist getting off the first 2 shot attempts, Nathan Williams and Joseph Nava. It is Nava who leads Trinity Baptist with goals this season with 4, and there's a man on the move, but he's going to be called for offsides. The flag came up as Gianmarco Centrella, who leads everyone on the field in scoring with 6 goals, is called for offsides, and that will be a free kick for the Eagles. Centrella, 6 goals, 1 assist to lead the Barons. Ermin, hopefully I'm saying this name correctly, Omerijic, has scored 5 times for Brewton-Parker, and Samuel Figueroa has 4 goals. Overall, on the season, again, Brewton-Parker at 3-4. and Trinity Baptist at 1-7. There's a pass intercepted by Akins Banton. He has 1 goal for Brewton-Parker. Jeremy Telius now gets around his defender, finds Nathan Williams, who's looking for Guanipa, but that pass a little bit out of the reach of the sophomore Guanipa. Crockett comes up from the backfield, but could not control the ball, and it's a throw-in for Brewton-Parker. Overall, the Barons have scored 21 goals and allowed 17. And that one is out of bounds. It'll stay with the Barons. That is through 8 games that we're talking about for Brewton-Parker. Trinity Baptist, 1-7 through 8 games. That big 15-0 win over Trinity College of Florida. That was a South Region win for the Eagles. Battle for the ball just behind the midfield circle and put under control by Jacob Shield, who has 1 assist this season. Guanipa is able to get the ball away from Banton. Nathan Williams at midfield looking for Telius. Telius eventually comes up with the ball. Williams line looking for Nava, and there's a whistle as Nava races for the ball, and he'll be called for the trip on Tyreek Moore. So a free kick coming up for the Barons. Eagles are without a couple of big guns here this afternoon. Hakeem Bethelmy is out, and Charlence Melius also out with an injury. Both of them hope to be back in time for the end of the season in the South Region Tournament, but they are going to miss a few games. Nicholas Lockridge finds Torian Lee all the way across the field, and a sliding tackle knocks the ball out of bounds. That was Bailey Pittman, who also plays goal for head coach Mr. Frankie Ruiz in his 2nd season at the helm for the NAIA/NCCAA Brewton-Parker Barons. Ellie Jean in his 3rd year leading the TBC Eagles. He's assisted by Mr. Stanford Lugg, among others, and the student assistant is Mr. Caleb Vila. Throw in for the Eagles all the way across the field. Lockridge gets it back into play. Williams finds Guanipa. Guanipa trying to beat 3 defenders, gets inside the box, takes the shot, goal for the Eagles! So approximately 9 minutes in, Nazier Guanipa scores his 4th goal of the season to go along with 4 assists, and the Eagles lead at 1-0. Nathan Williams with the assist as he found Guanipa wide open, and that led to the goal. 3rd shot of the afternoon for the Eagles. All 3 of them on goal, and that one got past Finley. And again, Trinity Baptist now leads 1-0. Melius gets it back to Lockridge. And Lockridge sends it to Torian Lean all the way across the field. Williams battling for the ball, finds Nava just outside the circle. Nava's pass attempt hits off Malik Wilkes, and we have a whistle near midfield. Tripping foul called against Evan Hasbrook, and Brewton-Parker will have a free kick. Nava will back off the required 10 yards. Barons defense allowing the attackers to get into scoring position. A good low line drive boot toward the left sideline. That's Samuel Figueroa. Gets around Crockett from just outside the box. Fires it up. Kyle Altman with the dive, and he knocks it out of bounds. The first save of the afternoon for Kyle Altman. Figueroa with a shot on goal. First attempt of the afternoon for the Barons. Altman with the save to keep the score 1-0 in favor of the Eagles. Corner kick, however, for Brewton-Parker. And heading over to take the kick will be Malik Wilkes, who has 2 goals and 3 assists on the season. Wilkes, a sophomore from Richmond Hill, Georgia. And here's the kick. And a good diving, leaping grab by Kyle Altman, 6'4" junior from Register, Georgia. Richmond Hill just past Savannah. very close to the South Carolina state line up I-95. Ball stolen by the Barons and then knocked away and picked up by Isaiah Lazama. Looking for Figueroa. That pass gets away. Kevin Campbell sends it back upfield. Two men racing for the ball. It races one by Banton. Isaiah Lamont sends the ball towards midfield, but Jeremy Telius with the steal, finding Nava wide open. Nava trying to beat two men, takes the shot, knocked down. Nava racing for the ball, and it is cleared away. Credit Finley with another save. Nava with a shot on goal. Williams sends it inside, but this one will be cleared out once again. I didn't see the Baron defender who knocked that ball away from the goal on the rebound attempt by Nava and Guanipa just a moment ago, but it was a terrific play. Lockridge looking for Guanipa, and Guanipa trying to beat one man. That one is hit off the body of Lazama and over near the sidelines and out of bounds. Eagles throw in. I believe that was Kwesi Paul who made that block as Finley had to come out of the goal after the first save, and then the rebounded shot. Paul was able to knock it away, keep the Eagles out of the net. Hasbrook now looking for Guanipa down the right side. Wall pass from Crockett inside the box. Guanipa fires and misses wide to the left. Excellent opportunity, got a lot on it, but unfortunately a little bit too much hook. And the score remains 1-0. Second attempt of the afternoon for Nazir Guanipa. That ball went out of bounds past the end line, but officials said it was tipped. So Nathan Williams will have a corner kick. Guanipa, a sophomore from Wilmstad, Curacao. Williams with the corner kick. Looks like he was going to try to curve it into the net. And grabbed by Finley, his fourth save. We're going to give Williams a shot on goal. Ball quickly got sent upfield, then Trinity was able to take it away. Hasbrook finds Crockett on the right side, and the loose ball now grabbed by Hasbrook. Kevin Campbell sends it back to Hasbrook, but it goes astray. And Guanipa with a nice little touch pass to Crockett. Eagles have had the better bargain of the ball control so far in this first half, as we are about 13 minutes in, and the Eagles lead at 1-0 as this ball goes out of bounds. And Kevin Campbell, who scored his first two college goals in that Trinity College game, was going to take the throw, but he's giving it up to Nathan Crockett, who also got his first collegiate goal against Trinity College of Florida. Throw in to Nava, headed up high into the air. Crockett tries to send it back upfield. Now a loose ball right in front of us, and Kevin Campbell will send it to Lockridge, and a man coming on, he's able to get the ball away to Torian Lee. Lee approaching midfield, looking for Nava. Two men hit the ball at the same time. Nava goes down, and Paul comes away with the possession. He finds Lamont. Lamont looking for Figueroa. Figueroa trying to get off the shot. Instead, he passes it back to Lamont, and Lamont knocks this one out of bounds, and it looked like Samuel Figueroa might have given up a shot opportunity of his own. And that one goes out of bounds, and a goal kick for Kyle Altman. Nava, good sign. He's back up on his feet, walking around, shaking off as he went down a moment ago. That's a very tough sophomore, the Eagles' leading goal scorer. Joseph Nava, a junior rather, from Pensacola, Florida. Battle for the ball, won by Jeremy Telius. Williams sends it back to senior Brenner Pittman. Pittman, the lone senior on the Eagles roster. So senior day, a little later on in the month, will be all about Brenner Pittman. Barons back the ball up towards midfield. Now making an approach is Lazama. He finds Figueroa. I'll get that name right eventually. Probably said it about 6 different ways so far already today. A header towards the box, And that was a headed pass toward Gianmarco Centrella. Eagles defense able to knock the ball into the hands of Kyle Altman, and Altman letting the wind settle down before he gets off one of his big punts. There it is, way past the midfield stripe. And advancing down the field, it grazed off the forehead of Isaiah Lazama. Out of bounds, it's an Eagles throw-in. That wind has been very inconsistent. When it's steady, it's around 10 miles per hour, in case you missed that earlier. It's been gusting 15 to 20 at different times. Lee inside the box, gets around a defender, finds Nathan Williams, and this one is cleared away. Excellent defense in the backfield, Nathan Skaggs. Altman way out of the box. Someone's going to have to get back. The shot, Pittman trying to track this one down, and fortunately for the Eagles, it curves to the right and goes out of bounds. Big break for Trinity Baptist. Mark Rosas got off that shot attempt as Altman was well out of the box trying to clear the ball away. And again, very fortunate break for Trinity as that ball bounded away at the last instant and went just wide right of the post. Barron's trying to set up another opportunity. They've had better ball control in these last few minutes. Akins-Banton looking for help downfield. His pass goes a little bit astray, and Altman will pick it up, walk it to the front of the box, and get off another punt. Another huge boot by Altman. This one headed back upfield by Kwesi Paul. Over on the far side, Torian Lee lost that battle for the ball. Here's a man heading towards scoring position. The pass is deflected. Brenner Pittman got a knee on it. Looked like the pass was intended for Centrella, but Pittman on the defense. Christopher Lockridge, Kyle Hasbrook letting us know they're watching on the live feed. Thank you for letting us know. I can't keep an eye on that constantly, but whenever I check, if I see your name, I love saying hello to see who's watching here on TBC Eagles. 1-0 in favor of the Eagles. Chance to tie the game is good, and the goal scored by Akins-Banton. So we are tied at 1. At about 18 minutes into the first half. Nazir Guanipa got the Eagles on the board in minute 9. And just now, Akins-Banton ties it up with a shot to the left side of the net. Had a lot of room on that left side. The ball stayed inside the post, and again, we're tied at 1. So pull up a chair. Looks like we're going to have some action here this afternoon. That one sent well downfield, but out of bounds off the foot of Nicholas Lockridge. Nicholas Finley has already picked up 4 saves for the Barons. Kyle Altman has 1. Each team has scored 1 time. Now we'll have a free kick for Trinity Baptist over near the Barons bench. Cloud cover has cleared up and very bright sunshine on the field as we speak. Torian Lee will throw in for the Eagles. Nava knocks it right back to Lee, but he couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds, and it is Brewton-Parker's ball. Barons get the whistle, throw it back into play. Right in front of us now, the pass to Figueroa. He's going to give it back to Isaiah Lazama. And Lazama will send it all the way across the field. Long pass downfield towards Banton, and offsides is the call. So, free kick coming up for the Eagles. Brenner Pittman will do the honors. Pittman getting ready to put the ball back into play, allowing his attackers to get into position. And the free kick is up and booted well downfield by Pittman. A little bit too strong, however. And that pass was intercepted by Isaiah Lamont. Hasbrook could not control it after looking like he was going to take possession away. Barons looking for a chance to take the lead. This one headed toward the corner. Figueroa collides with Campbell. No call. The ball is out of bounds. Last touched by Kevin Campbell, and a corner kick coming up for the Barons. Now Kevin Campbell back down on the ground after he had gotten up initially, and he is going to call for some attention. The official heading down to the end line. Coach Ellie Jean now showing a little concern, and the TBC Eagles trainer heading out onto the field to attend to Kevin Campbell. Brewton-Parker just came off a game against Florida College 2 days ago. Of course, Florida College, a member of the same conference, the NAIA Southern States Athletic Conference. Florida College won that game 3-1. After today, Florida College has 4 consecutive conference games, all at home. And it looks like we're going to pause here for the first half water break, with the score tied at 1 on goals from Nazir Guanipa of the TBC Eagles and Akins Banton of the Brewton-Parker Barons. So we'll go ahead and update the upcoming schedules. Again, 4 consecutive home games, all within the Southern States Athletic Conference for Brewton-Parker on October 10th. That is a 3:30 kickoff time against William Carey University. October 12th at 3:30 against the University of Mobile. October 17th against Faulkner University, and October 19th, the Barons host Dalton State College. All of those conference games, and all 4 of those 3:30 start times. October 24th, Brewton-Parker at Martin Methodist with an 8:30 p.m. Eastern start time. Bethel University at 5 p.m. Eastern on October 26th. And the remaining 2 games, a home game against Talladega College on October 30th, and the final regular season game for Brewton-Parker will be at Middle Georgia State University. That's a conference game that begins at 5:30 on November 2nd. Teams are heading back onto the field. Have a moment left to tell you that the TBC Eagles will next play at Columbia International University on October 10th. And then the Eagles hit their South Region schedule very heavily, beginning with Bob Jones University on October 12th, and we'll finish up the Eagles' regular season schedule at our next opportunity. Right now, a corner kick for Brewton-Parker, sent well past the goal, a header shot attempt from Kwesi Paul. That one goes out of bounds. That's his first shot of the afternoon, and a goal kick for Kyle Altman. That game against Bob Jones in Greenville, South Carolina on October 12th. The Eagles are then down in Kissimmee on October 15th to take on the Johnson University of Florida Suns. Eagles will finish the regular season at home on October 19th against Pensacola, October 26th against Toccoa Falls College. That is homecoming Saturday. That's a 7:30 p.m. start time. And we got an opportunity for the Barons, stolen away by Kevin Campbell, and he sends it back up past midfield, off Guanipa, and out of bounds. A throw-in for the Barons. Eagles will finish the regular season at home on November 2nd against Johnson University of Florida. Barons had a chance to take the lead just a moment ago. Good defense by Kevin Campbell. Now a ball sent toward Figueroa. He's already scored once. He tries to pass it off, and again may have given up a chance to take the shot. And that one goes out of bounds thanks to Brenner Pittman on the defense. The NCCAA Division II South Region Tournament is at Toccoa Falls College beginning on November 6th. And postseason tournament, according to the schedule on GoBaronsGo.com, begins on November 9th at a place still to be determined. Corner kick again coming up for the Brewton-Parker College Barons. Good to see former Eagles women's soccer coach Prince Board. He is the head coach of the Lady Barons. Got a chance to say hello to him before our ball game here started. Also got a chance to say hello to former Eagle Alexandria Vieira. She's now at Brewton-Parker College along with former Eagle Daza Shepard. And the women's soccer team is in the bleachers right now cheering on the gentlemen who are on the field. Again, that women's game between the Eagles and the Barons is scheduled to start at 4 p.m. Altman with the goal kick. And Altman will reset. Fired up once again. A good line drive towards midfield. Headed off Torian Lee and controlled by the Barons. Right in front of us is Isaiah Lazama, and he's able to find Banton. Banton tries to send it upfield. Looked like a pass intended for Centrella, but out of his reach. Altman will pick it up and punt another one into play. This one all the way across the field, and this one goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Barons. Well, Trinity Baptist started off with the better portion of the ball control. Brewton-Parker has come back, taking control on the offensive side of the field since that point. So overall, it's been a very evenly played game. Each team has scored one time. Eagles have outshot the Barons 6-5 to this point. Little touch pass towards Figueroa. He's guarded by Richard Vasquez. Now a shot attempt is wide to the right by Pablo Grajales, his first attempt of the afternoon. Grajales got a lot onto it, but pulled it a little too far to the right. Score remains 1-0. Pittman takes the loose ball just outside the penalty box. Dribbles upfield, looking for some attackers to pass to. He's trying to find Torian Lee up the left side. That one a little too strong and stolen away. Tyreek Moore on the defensive play. Barons looking for another opportunity to potentially take the lead. Guanipa with a terrific steal. Finds Nava down the right side. Nava tries to get around Paul. He'll slow it down and find Guanipa. Guanipa hits Williams. Williams fires off the shot, but it deflects off. It looked like Tyree Moore's back and out of bounds. Shot attempt for Nathan Williams, his third of the afternoon. Nicholas Finley with 4 saves was ready to try to get a fifth one. However, the ball hit the back off of one of his defensive teammates. Out of bounds, a corner kick for the Eagles. Guanipa sends it in front of the net, and this one is headed away by the Barons defense. Kwesi Paul once again, but Hasbrook is able to reclaim possession before the Barons clear it away again. Battle for the ball, and Hasbrook is pulled down from behind by Pablo Grajales. That's a foul against Grajales. Pablo Grajales, 6'0" junior defender from Medellin, Colombia. Evan Hasbrook of the Eagles, sophomore from Rockledge, Florida. Free kick for Trinity Baptist. Kevin Campbell looking for some attackers, and he'll send the ball downfield towards Torian Lee, over the head of Lee. Lee and Lamont racing for the ball. Lamont clears it out of bounds. It is a throw-in for Trinity. Now the Eagles in scoring position, trying to reclaim the lead. They led 1-0. Barons have come back to tie it up. We have about 15 minutes remaining in the first half. This one is cleared upfield and will bounce out of bounds. Ball deflected off Torian Lee, so it is Brewton-Parker's throw-in. Paul and Eric Rodriguez playing catch in the backfield. Rodriguez now takes the pass all the way across the far side. Jeremy Telius gets the ball away, no call on the contact. Finds Nathan Williams trying to get it back to Telius. And a sliding tackle by Finley, and he quickly gets back into the goal box. Nice play by Finley, keeping Trinity from getting off a shot. Jeremy Telius on the advance, but was unable to get that one off. Richard Vasquez with the interception. Finds Guanipa to the right side. Guanipa backs it up. Hits Joseph Nava, and Nava will back up and look for a good opportunity to advance into scoring position. Guanipa on the sidelines. Now gets around his defenders, takes the shot from a wide angle, and that ball crossed the end line out of bounds for the goal kick. Finley will set up the goal kick. Takes his time, allow his teammates back into position. A substitution for the Eagles. Evan Hasbrook is out. Paris Reagan onto the field. Reagan has 3 goals and 1 assist this season. Paris Reagan, a freshman from Rockledge, Florida. Brewton-Parker over near the sideline. That is Lazama. He hits Figueroa to the left side, and Figueroa's pass taken away by Kevin Campbell. Good crowd still coming in. Paris Reagan could not control the pass. Now a battle over near the sideline. Stolen away by the Barons. Ball sent upfield, hits off the back of Lockridge, and it goes out of bounds, and it is Brewton-Parker's ball. Guanipa could not beat the defender to the ball. Williams and Banton with the battle. Banton comes away with the possession, fires off a very long-range shot, and this one goes wide right and out of bounds. Second attempt of the afternoon by Akins Banton. One of those was successful. 1-1, still tied. And we have approximately 13 minutes remaining. A few raindrops have started to fall. And now it's starting to get a little bit harder. Hopefully we won't have to stop the broadcast. A lot of electronic equipment out here. It's forecast only 20% chance of rain, but spotty showers all over Jacksonville, and already it's starting to let up. Last thing we want to do is turn things off. Rockridge heads the ball to Altman. Lockridge now with possession. And this one is sent up the field and out of bounds. It was a sliding tackle from the Barons defense. Torian Lee will throw it in all the way across the field. So hopefully nothing else will start falling from the sky and we won't have to interrupt today's live stream. Lazama with possession, dribbles his way up to midfield. Stolen by Vasquez to Reagan, to Vasquez on the right sideline. Vasquez keeps it in bounds, hits Guanipa. Nathan Williams, though, has it taken away by Lamont. Williams goes down, gets up slowly, but he's back on his feet. Ball sent to the left side for Samuel Figueroa. Stolen by Nava. Nava has Williams to his left, Guanipa to his right. He's going to get around one defender. Fire off the shot right at Finley for the save. And the Barons were able to clear that one away. If I have it right, save number 5 for Finley and shot number 3 all on goal for Joseph Nava. And a whistle will be called against Richard Vasquez. giving the Barons a free kick. Nicholas Finley has played some terrific goal here today. 5 saves, 1 goal allowed so far. Nava being very aggressive, got off the shot, but Finley was able to knock it down. Paris Reagan could not come from behind to make the steal. Now the ball sent toward the sidelines and over the head of Banton and out of bounds, so the Eagles will get the throw in. It's Trinity Baptist's ball. We have approximately 11 minutes remaining in the first half. We are tied at 1. Substitution is the reason for the delay. Heading onto the field for Brewton-Parker. Emrin Omarajic back onto the field for the Barons. Joseph Nava will throw in. And there's a man down for Trinity, Richard Vasquez, and he's going to come, or have Kevin Campbell come over and attend to him. Looks like he's going to be all right, but now the trainer is on the field. We'll pause here and be right back in just a minute on TBC Eagles. Richard Vasquez now jogging off the field. Everything is all right. Kevin Campbell will throw it in and get us back underway. Again, about 10 minutes remaining in the first half, and we're tied at 1. Campbell and Williams end up with control of the ball, but Brewton-Parker's able to take it right back. Rain has now completely stopped, and let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the afternoon. At midfield, Manuel Casanova sends it to the right side. Ball sent in. Kevin Campbell's able to knock it away, and then we have a flag, and it looks like an offsides will be called against Brewton-Parker. And a free kick coming up for the Eagles. Isaiah Lamont, a little bit too far past the defense, and Altman will get off the goal kick, or check that, the free kick. Line drive, free kick towards Paris Reagan, off his foot and out of bounds. So a throw in for the Barons. Isaiah Lazama will get it back into play. Ball headed upfield, and Altman's able to take that one on the hop before Parker could get off the shot. Nice play by Kyle Altman. Now Barons at midfield with possession. Vasquez trying to get inside and take the steal. That did not happen. Omarajic is able to send the ball back inside. Torian Lee sends it upfield towards Guanipa, but a little bit out of the reach of Guanipa. And Kwesi Paul will tap it back to the goalkeeper. Barons have controlled the ball well in the latter portions of the first half, but that one's stolen away by Telius. His pass, however, out of the reach of Guanipa. And Brewton-Parker's able to reclaim possession. Barons will send the ball to the left side. Now all the way upfield, Joseph Nava could not get to the ball first. pass in front of the goal. The shot is deflected by Altman up and over the crossbar. Gianmarco Centrella, the Barons' leading scorer, got off the shot. So the score remains 1-1 as Brewton-Parker gets ready for the corner kick. Ball sent in front of the goal and headed away by Joseph Nava. Brenner Pittman's able to clear it well upfield and out of bounds. But it did keep the Barons from getting off a shot. Waiting to throw the ball in is Isaiah Lazama. Stephon Burgess now coming onto the field for Trinity Baptist. Substitution is the reason for the delay. And once that substitution is complete, we'll be back underway. Tied at 1. Nazir Guanipa started the scoring in minute 9. And then the game tying goal by Akins Banton of the Barons came in minute 18. Back underway. Just a few minutes remaining in the first half. I have approximately 3, but my time unofficial. Burgess at midfield on the defense. However, Banton's able to get the ball to the right side. Sent upfield. Gearing up for the shot, but not getting it off because of the offsides call was Gianmarco Centrella. He was ready to try to put his team into the lead. Called for the offsides, and it will be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. So Brenner Pittman will set up the free kick. About 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Nathan Williams at midfield. And that one headed up into the air and into the possession of Finley. Guanipa could not get there in time. Pittman with the tap, but on the move is Centrella. And again, as he tries to dish it off to Grahalis, and Grahalis is called for the offsides, and Centrella unhappy with the call, but it will be a free kick for the Eagles. Pittman getting ready to put it back upfield once again. Coming up on about a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Pittman sends it upfield. Burgess with the header looking for Guanipa, who's trying to race Lazama to the ball, and this one is cleared out of bounds by Isaiah Lazama. Very good crowd on hand here this afternoon. Eagles volleyball played a little earlier in the day. The Lady Eagles now out here cheering on their friends on the field as this one goes out of bounds. Haven't heard yet how that game with Johnson University went. And a throw in for the Barons. Kevin Campbell on the steal, keeps possession, sends it to the middle. Burgess heads it upfield, but that's going to be an easy pickup for Finley. And Finley with a quick throw, but it's taken away by Lockridge. And Brewton-Parker again with possession. Skaggs, however, lost the ball. Paris Reagan heading toward the sidelines. And this one going into Omarajic's possession. Omaronic heading up the sidelines. Vasquez is able to knock it down and allow Nava to beat Omarajic to the ball, and Nava clears this one out of bounds. That will let the defense get upfield and into position. About a minute to go, if that much, here in the first half. Quick throw in by the Barons, knowing that the time is winding down. This is Casanova. He sends it towards midfield. Lamont trying to get around Burgess, instead fires off the shot. It hit off an Eagles defender. This one sent upfield. And Paul able to beat Guanipa to the ball and keep Guanipa away from possession and possibly getting off a shot. That could have put the Eagles into the lead. Long pass upfield. Torian Lee with the header. Lockridge now near the circle, sends it well upfield for Guanipa, but it's stolen away by Casanova. To the sidelines, Ermin Omaragic off Vasquez and out of bounds. Throw in for the Barons. Barons trying to send the ball inside and get off the go-ahead shot. Nava with the steal. And a sliding tackle from Pablo Grajales. Eagles, however, keep possession. And Burgess could not get to the ball in time and set back up to Isaiah Lazama. Closing moments of the first half. Each team trying to get off one more shot before the halftime whistle. Williams battling with Casanova, and Casanova comes away with the ball. And this one headed towards Omaragic on the sideline. He's trying to get around Vasquez. Gets inside, next a shot off. It is knocked down, and Brenner Pittman with a sliding tackle to clear the ball away. Credit Kyle Altman with the save. Omaragic with the shot on goal, and then Brenner Pittman unofficially gets a save of his own as this one goes out of bounds at midfield. And a man down for Brewton-Parker. We've had some men down, and that may be the reason that first half has been extended just a little bit. Of course, the clock stopped with each goal. Tied at 1, closing moments of the first half. Pablo Grajales had a trainer come out, but he's all right, walking off by himself. And heading onto the field, Bryce Robinson. Brenner Pittman saved a goal for the Eagles with a terrific slide. The ball rebounded off Kyle Altman, and then Brenner Pittman was able to knock down the rebound effort. And that's the score as we go into halftime, 1-1 here at Trinity Baptist College. Nazir Guanipa for the Eagles, Aikens Banton for the Barons have both scored. We have a 15-minute halftime coming up, and we'll get ready for the second half. We'll keep the camera rolling, and we'll be back here on TBC Eagles. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Second half getting ready to begin in just a moment. We are tied at 1. The rain has stopped. The sun is back out. And we're glad we didn't have to do anything else during the halftime intermission, able to keep everything rolling. Again, we are tied at 1. One goal from each team. Nazir Guanipa for Trinity Baptist got the first score of the game in minute 9 when he hit a slap shot from just inside the penalty box. That gave the Eagles a 1-0 lead. About 9 minutes later, Brewton-Parker tied the score on a goal from Akins Banton, his second of the season. And for Nazir Guanipa, that is his 4th goal of the season. Both teams have had other opportunities, but good goalkeeping play by both Nicholas Finley of Brewton-Parker and Kyle Altman of Trinity Baptist have kept the score tied at 1. Brenner Pittman of the Eagles and Kwesi Paul of the Brewton-Parker have also unofficially picked up saves as well, as a keeper was out of the net. Each one of those gentlemen was able to get back in time and knock down a shot. Saying hi to Marcus Van. Marcus, got to get you to say hi at least one time.
Hello. How you doing?
We're doing very well. How you enjoying the game so far?
Other than it being hot, it's going pretty good.
Well, it's not as hot as it's been. At least we're about 10 degrees cooler than we have been all season.
If I was 100 pounds lighter, I would enjoy it a lot more.
Too bad you weren't out here to do the national anthem. We loved listening to you dole that one out.
I support both teams, so I had to do it at the volleyball match.
Yeah, I heard you talking about you had a chance to go to Brewton-Parker, but we're glad you're here at Trinity Baptist, of course.
So God's really blessed me to be here. So.
And we're blessed to have you also. We got a chance to say hi to Prince Board, the former Eagles women's soccer coach.
Yeah, I spoke to him, and he's doing really good. He's doing really good at their program there, really bringing that up. And he's really done an outstanding job.
He did a great job here at Trinity. Yeah. Took his talents to Brewton-Parker, an up-and-coming team in the women's circuit of the NAIA. So we're going to look for them on the field in just a little while. We're also looking forward to Eagles basketball starting very soon.
Very soon. Y'all come watch. You boys announcing, Marcus Band doing the national anthem. Look for great competition today, especially with the girls.
And Marcus, thanks for giving us a minute of your time as we get ready for the second half.
I'll talk to you next time for those 60 seconds.
All right, I'll give you $1. All right. So that is Marcus Van with the big illustrious voice of TBC Eagles Athletics, does a lot of the PA work and sings the national anthem for many of our volleyball and basketball games. And the second half is underway with Brewton-Parker now going from the left to the right, wearing the white with the black trim, and the Eagles in the royal blues with the white trim. Going now from the right to the left. Again, score tied at 1. Second half now underway. Vasquez is able to clear that ball away. And a shot opportunity hits off the back of one of the Barron attackers, and the ball kept in play. I believe that was Lamont who got that shot off, and fans reacting to the nice deke move by the Eagles, but Brewton-Parker has come away with possession. Long pass all the way across the field. Vasquez could not get to it. Barons will try to set this one up. That's Figueroa from the left side and knocked away by Kevin Campbell. Christopher Lockridge, Kyle Hasbrook, Simon Shield, Michael Reagan, Fran Altman, Nadine Trujillo, all letting us know they're watching on TBC Eagles. Hello to all of you and more tuning in for this so far very exciting men's soccer game between these two schools. Playing very even soccer through the first half and a couple of minutes into the second half. We're about 2 minutes into the second half, score tied at 1. Big boot downfield, and it looks like the Barons defense is going to win that battle for the ball. Now sent up to the left side, Samuel Figueroa, 4 goals on the season. His pass inside knocked away, and Brenner Pittman comes up with possession. However, it is Akins Banton able to reclaim the ball for the Barons. He gets around Campbell. And Campbell with the steal, but Brewton-Parker able to take the ball right back. Evan Hasbrook now down, and a long shot attempt is over the crossbar And out of bounds, a goal kick coming up for Trinity Baptist. Eyes are on Evan Hasbrook. It took him a moment to get up, but he's up on his feet. And he will be just fine. Manuel Casanova, the Baron who just took that shot a moment ago. Kyle Altman, the goalkeeper for the Eagles, ready for the goal kick. Really nice crowd here this afternoon. Fans from both teams in attendance. Altman now with the goal kick and a line drive. The wind has shifted a little bit, now going from the left to the right, favoring the Barons. It was blowing in toward the camera most of the afternoon. Good to see that the rain has completely stopped, at least for the moment. And again, let's hope it stays that way. Kevin Campbell able to win that battle for the ball. Here's Jeremy Telius finding Nathan Crockett coming up from the backfield. And the ball knocked away from Crockett. Casanova near midfield sends the ball all the way across to the far side. Figueroa passes inside. And Pittman's going to be, no, not called. For a moment I thought that was going to be a foul on Pittman. No call made. Nava trying to get around his defender, able to regain possession of the ball. He's being blocked well by Tyreek Moore. Jeremy Telius with the wall pass to Nava, and Nava knocked down and a whistle. That will be a foul called against Tyreek Moore, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Paris Reagan lining up to take the kick, and he'll back it up to where the spot of the foul occurred. Now Reagan has options. He can either go for the long shot or look for some teammates in the offensive side of the field for a pass. Reagan has scored 3 times this season. He has 1 assist to his credit. 2-man wall right in front of Reagan. And this one's headed toward the goal and headed away by the Barons defense. Isaiah Lamont with the defensive play, and the Barons now looking to forge an attack. Ball sent towards Figueroa. Altman comes out of the goal. Altman able to knock the ball away. He took the risk, and it paid off. And Nathan Williams now at midfield, trying to get around his man, Jacob Shield. And this one is out of bounds and will go to the Eagles. Risky but successful play by Altman, and the Eagles now on the offensive side of the field. Like to see the aggressive style of play the Eagles have put on the field, and there's a man down, and the Eagles are going to draw a foul and get a free kick. We're about 6 minutes into the second half, still tied at 1, and Joseph Nava will line up to take the kick. And it looks like he is going to give way to Paris Reagan, the left-footed kicker. Reagan gets the whistle, takes a moment to allow his teammates to get into position. Reagan just taps the ball to the right side. Vasquez back to Reagan. Reagan sends it inside looking for Lockridge, but out of his reach. That was more of a pass. That was just a little too far away from Nicholas Lockridge, and a nice catch by Nicholas Finley. High pop-up right in front of us. And Malik Wilkes able to beat Crockett to the ball, but Jeremy Telius steals it away. 1-on-3. And Telius finds Crockett to the left side. Crockett wide open now on the left side of the box. Looked like he was trying to pass it inside. Vasquez keeps it in bounds, and a nice defensive play by Kwesi Paul. And the Barons now have a chance to advance up the field. Centrella over near his bench, trying to get around Kevin Campbell. Lockridge gets around his man, able to keep possession of the ball. Campbell near midfield, passes it up to Williams. And now Williams will try to keep the ball in bounds. It is Eagles' ball. That one hit out of bounds by Jacob Shield. throw in for Trinity Baptist. And that one sent back to Finley in the goal box. Reagan giving chase, is able to get the ball away, but then could not keep it in bounds. Nice play by Reagan on the aggressive attack. Unfortunately, however, it will be Barron's ball. Again, really like the aggressive style we've seen from the Eagles on the field here this afternoon. Barron's with the ball, now advancing up to the offensive side of the field. This is Isaiah Lazama. Gives us up to Figueroa. And Lockridge on the steal. Lockridge finds Reagan. And Reagan to the left side for Nava. Nava trying to get around one man inside the box. Gets the ball back under control. Tap pass to Lockridge. And now Nava again on the left side will be called for the offsides. Lockridge looked like he might have had an opportunity to shoot, but he did not feel it. And the result is Brewton-Parker's ball. Barron's now near midfield. Ball taken by Vasquez, and Vasquez is down, and he will draw the foul, and a yellow card coming out of the pocket of the mid official, and that's going to go against Jacob Shield. Comes about 9 minutes into the second half. First caution of the afternoon for either team, so the clock will stop momentarily while the official processes the yellow card. So free kick coming up for the Eagles all the way across the field. Brenner Pittman will get ready to send the ball upfield. Pittman's kick toward the goal. Crockett in the area, but Finley, another terrific play, comes out of the box, makes the catch. Telius battling with Wilkes, and Telius wins the battle. The ball does go out of bounds, but he's getting a great hand from the crowd for his defensive play. Quezzy Paul in the backfield. Finds Tyreek Moore on the sideline. Crockett with the steal. Guanipa 1-on-2 to the left side. Crockett finds Reagan all alone outside the penalty box. A wall pass in towards Crockett. A little bit too strong. The ball bounces off Finley. Crockett, though, had to avoid the contact, and now Crockett is down behind the end line. Ball right in front of us at midfield. Lockridge finds Guanipa, and Crockett slow to get up, but he is in the process, now back onto his feet as this ball sails onto the practice baseball field. That will give Crockett an opportunity to regroup, and he's back down on the ground. Being attended to by Nicholas Finley, and now the official. Official now calling for the trainer, Nathan Crockett, on the ground for Trinity Baptist. About 11 minutes into the second half. Women's game scheduled for 4 p.m. this afternoon. We'll stop this feed once the gentlemen's game is over and start up a new one here on TBC Eagles. Very glad to have everybody joining us here this afternoon. There's a whole lot more soccer to come. Right now the focus is on freshman Nathan Crockett. Now Crockett on his feet, walking off under his own power. A little bit of a limp, but he'll be able to shake that off. Brewton-Parker will have the throw-in once we resume play. Torian Lee back onto the field in place of Nathan Crockett. He's still walking gingerly on the far sideline. Looks like he's going to be all right. Hello to Udin Moore, letting us know about watching us here on the live stream. Back underway, still tied at 1. Kyle Altman will come out of the goal box, penalty area rather, and kick the ball back into play to Lockridge. And this one out of bounds, it will be Barron's ball. Vasquez uses his body to control the interception, but then sends this one out of bounds, so the Barons will keep possession. All the way across the field, Guanipa nearly came up with the steal, and Paul beats Nava to the loose ball. Bright sunshine now on the field. Rain clouds have cleared away. Hasbrook coming up from behind. The shot attempt by Centrella. Deflected off an Eagles defender. Second opportunity for Centrella. Barons are able to regain possession on the offensive side of the field. This is Wilkes going 1-on-2. Collides with Hasbrook. Hasbrook able to knock the ball away to Torian Lee. Now the Eagles looking for a chance to advance into scoring position. Guanipa's pass to Nava on the near side. Nava looking for Guanipa. However, Paul is able to beat the sophomore to the ball, and the ball headed our way and into the bleachers. Out of bounds, it should be Eagles throw-in. Eagles are going into the wind. Again, it shifted earlier, now going from left to right across the screen. Wind still gusting, up to 20 miles per hour at times. Casanova gets the ball away from Nava. Long pass upfield. Altman comes out of the goal, and this one is going to trickle into the goal. And that goes to the credit of Samuel Figueroa. And the Barons have a 2-1 lead. So Samuel Figueroa able to knock the ball past Kyle Altman, who came out. Ball went into the net, and the Barons lead this one 2-1. That one came approximately 16 minutes into the second half. And now the Eagles will look for a chance to tie the score. Vasquez battling with the gentleman across the field. Eagles send the ball inside, and Paris Reagan almost got the ball away from Finley, but Finley was able to clear it away. And this one is out of bounds on the far side. It will be Eagles ball. Reagan very aggressive. That ball was just inches out of his reach, and a chance for the Eagles to tie the score. Kevin Campbell waiting for the whistle to throw the ball back into play. That'll happen after the substitution. Looks like Nathan Crockett back onto the field for Trinity Baptist. Very good sign. That was a gentleman who went down a few minutes ago, and he will take the throw in. Nava headed off to get a break. We'll see him back before too long. Crockett with a strong throw in, rather, towards Williams, but then this one knocked well up into the air and controlled by the Barons. Casanova sends this one upfield with the wind. Ball controlled by Robinson and then out of bounds. Cleared away by Kevin Campbell, and he had to make sure he got that one to the sideline. And that'll be, couldn't tell if it went past the sideline or the end line right over near the stick. Looks like that's going to be a corner kick for Brewton-Parker. Casanova will set up for the corner kick. Casanova gets the whistle, and now we're going to have another whistle to delay the corner kick. Goalkeeper's going to back Jacob Shield out of the goal box. Rain starting to fall a little bit once again. Casanova with the kick in front of the goal, headed away by Nicholas Lockridge. Ball sent well upfield. Guanipa racing for the ball, and this one is out of bounds. It will be Trinity's ball. Last touch by Isaiah Lazama. Torian Lee will throw it in for the Eagles. Lazama trying to take possession away from the Eagles. This one off the foot of Lazama. It'll stay with Trinity. Quick throw in by Torian Lee. Intercepted, but we're going to have a whistle. Looks like a foul and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Rain starting to fall a little bit more. Not too hard, just a sprinkle. Still bright sunshine, however. Reagan allowing Nicholas Lockridge to get up into the scoring area. Lone Baron defender near Reagan is Malik Wilkes, and Reagan sends this one up inside the box, and it's headed away and then cleared by the Barons defense. Excellent job on the defensive side by Brewton-Parker. Long pass toward the corner. Chasing it down is Gianmarco Centrell. Tries to get it inside. Turnaround shot and fired off, and a goal for the Barons. Malik Wilkes with the shot and the goal that makes it a 3-1 lead. Three to 1 in favor of the Barons. 20 minutes into the second half. Rain starting to pick up much harder now. Again, hopefully we won't have to shut anything down. If we do, we'll get back on as soon as possible. Let's hope we can at least finish this one here between the Barons and the Eagles. It is 3-1. Brewton-Parker leads. Goals in the second half scored by Samuel Figueroa and just a moment ago Malik Wilkes. Nathan Williams on the steal. Gets around his defender, then backs it up to Crockett on the far side. Guanipa over near the corner is tripped from behind. That's going to be a foul. And the Eagles will set this one up near the end line. Now, still waiting to see if that's going to be out of bounds or a free kick. It is a free kick as originally thought. Nathan Williams puts the ball down, and the official will mark off the required 10 yards. Nicholas Lockridge comes up from the backfield into scoring position. Paris Reagan has a chance to curve this one in toward the goal. Rain is let up, still sprinkling, and the tap from Reagan to Nathan Williams. Williams sends this one inside. Hasbrook, and this one cleared away. Hasbrook got a header on it. Then Lockridge tried to deflect it into the goal, however, off his foot and out of bounds. Last touched, however, by the Barons. So another corner kick for Trinity. Guanipa sends it in and knocked out of bounds, and we'll do it again. Now Lockridge with a shot opportunity, but denied. Second corner kick now for Guanipa in this exchange. Hasbrook's pass taken away on the defensive play by Samuel Figueroa. Collision and a foul will be called on Evan Hasbrook. Free kick coming up for the Barons. It looks like it'll be Casanova taking the free kick. Coming up on the midway point of the second half, Brewton-Parker leads it 3-1. Both teams playing very tough on defense. Barons, however, found a couple of openings in the second half and took advantage. Kevin Campbell wins the race against Samuel Figueroa to the ball, clears it out of bounds and allows a shot attempt. Cleared away. That attempt by Gianmarco Centrella, his third of the afternoon, if I have everything correct. And a whistle while the ball was in flight. No shot. And it will be a free kick for the Eagles. About 20 minutes remaining with Brewton-Parker leading 3-1. Brenner Pittman ready to take the free kick for Trinity. Trying to send the ball well upfield. Taps this one to Jeremy Telius. Man coming on. Telius backs it up to Lockridge. Telius now midfield with the ball stolen away by Paul. Tyreek Moore sets up for the long shot and misses wide to the right. So a goal kick for Altman. Long pass to the far side. Crockett uses his body to control the ball, but then taken away by the Barons. Contact, two men go down, and a foul will be called on Nathan Crockett. So the Barons will have a free kick on the far side. Raindrops have completely stopped at this point. Torian Lee being guarded by Wilkes, who's trying to get the ball away, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Parker's ball. And Banton beats Reagan to the ball. On the move toward the inside is Lamont. He gives it up to Shield, and Shield finds Figueroa on the far side. Figueroa gets around Crockett, inside the box, takes the shot, and a save for Kyle Altman. Figueroa's third shot on goal, all three of them that he has taken on goal. One of those successful. Altman with a terrific punt, well past the midfield stripe. Guanipa pulls this one down, but the Barons are able to get the ball back. Loose ball now, grabbed by Nicholas Lockridge. And that one goes off Crockett's foot, out of bounds, a throw in for Brewton-Parker. And the throw in is knocked out of bounds off the foot of Centrella, giving the ball back to the Eagles. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout with the score Brewton-Parker 3, Trinity Baptist 1. We'll pause here and we'll be back when the gentlemen take the field once again on TBC Eagles. While we have a minute, we're going to say hello to TBC Eagles women's volleyball player Abigail Palacios. Heard you had a tough one with Johnson today, a South Region game.
We did, but I think this just can make us better, so I'm excited to see games in the future.
Progress the volleyball team has made. Can't deny that they are making improvements every time out.
I agree.
Now you're out here watching the gentlemen and the ladies soccer team about to take the field in just a little bit. Hopefully the weather will hold up for us.
I am confident in the Trinity Eagles, that's for sure.
Well, we're glad you're able to come out. Played earlier today, now cheering your friends on the field. Always good to see you guys come out and support each other the way you do.
Always. That's our job.
Ball back in play, and this will be sent back to Nicholas Finley. Finley's played a terrific goal. I don't know how much you've gotten to see him, but he has made some terrific saves on the Eagles' shots.
Uh-huh.
Well, Abigail Palacios of the women's volleyball team here at Trinity Baptist College. Of course, we do most of their games on TBC Eagles also. We're out here on the soccer field this afternoon, however, as Crockett tries to send the ball up towards Jeremy Telius, but that one out of the reach of Telius and out of bounds. So a goal kick coming up for Nicholas Finley. And Finley will set this one up with the Barons leading 3-1. And this one out of the reach of Torian Lee, but Lockridge is able to track it down, get around one defender, and find Hasbrook. Hasbrook looking for Lee, but Paul will beat Lee to the ball. Kwesi Paul sends it upfield, and Wilkes keeps it in bounds. Now at midfield, under the legs of Campbell. Campbell, though, recovers quickly, almost got possession right back. All the way across the far side, Samuel Figueroa has his pass knocked down by Campbell, and Campbell's able to clear it away and allow the defense to get ready. Right over near the Barons bench, Isaiah Lamont ready for the whistle to throw the ball into play. A substitution coming first, however. Jacob Shield will head off. And in a moment we'll see who the new Barons player is. That is Alex Macias, who has one goal to his credit this season. Right in front of us is Tyreek Moore. He sends it to the sidelines. Wilkes finds Macias, and the Barons send it back, looking for a chance to get set up for a potential shot. Hasbrook battling with Banton, and Banton is able to move the ball to the far sideline. Figueroa takes a long-range shot and scores. That was a hard slap shot from Samuel Figueroa. And it gives Brewton-Parker a 4-1 lead. That was a hard slap shot that was just inside the left post. It's good, and Brewton-Parker leads at 4-1. So Eagles will have to rally. Latter portions of the second half. Joseph Nava back onto the field. Nava gets the whistle. Eagles with possession. Again, now trailing 4-1. A terrific slap shot from Samuel Figueroa. Kevin Campbell at midfield. Finds Guanipa to the outside. Guanipa lost his footing, and Tyreek Moore stole the ball away. Wilkes gets around Lockridge. Wilkes now all alone, takes the shot, knocked down by Altman, and Pittman is able to knock the ball away from Alex Macias. Saved by Kyle Altman. Shot attempt from Wilkes just a moment ago. His second, both of those on goal. Figueroa just scored a moment ago, unable to corral the pass. Brenner Pittman kicks it past the end line, so that's a corner kick for the Barons. Manuel Casanova will head to the corner. Barons attackers will get set up. Eagles defenders standing in front of Altman. Casanova awaits the whistle, gets it, and here's the corner kick. A low line drive. Pittman bumps straight up into the air, and Kyle Altman pulls it down. Ball taken away. Aikens-Banton on the steal, and the Barons set it up on the right side. Wilkes, who just took that shot a moment ago, gets around Torian Lee. The two men collide, and the ball is cleared away by Lee to the sideline. A throw in for the Barons. Barons now setting up once again on the right side. Ball sent in, and Pittman is able to knock that one to the sidelines. That is another throw in for Brewton-Parker. Four to 1, Brewton-Parker leads. Approximately 10 minutes remaining. Hasbrook looking for Nava. Nava racing with Tyreek Moore. Collision, no contact. Nava with possession. Guanipa now just outside the penalty box. Sends it across the field. This is Bowie Tang taking the shot inside to Nava. Nava knocked down inside the box, but no call. Joseph Nava still down on the ground. Battle for the ball at midfield, and a whistle will award the ball to the Barons, and a yellow card coming out, being called on Nazir Guanipa. Meanwhile, Joseph Nava still down inside the penalty box. One man on each team is still down, and now right in front of us, Wilkes being helped up to his feet. Joseph Nava still lying down inside the penalty box.
21, 22.
Exactly. It's not. It's more like a linebacker.
He does look old, but I mean, some people look older. See, I don't think he looks old. Number 9? Yeah, because I'm old, huh? Gage, you could say it. It's true. It's true. I'm old.
That's not good.
Never want to see that.
Guys all the time.
I'm about to teach you the ABC.
Hey, Sam.
Give me some of these, Sam.
Anybody know how much time is left? Hey, Chris, could you go ask the ref how much time is left over here, please?
thought maybe he got concussion, but he knew where he was. That's what they were telling me. But if they're calling an ambulance, it's not for a concussion.
Nah.
Fire truck.
They're first responders. Well, you know you didn't stub a toe.
Is he okay? I don't know.
Joseph Nava was the man who was down, and he's being taken off in the ambulance and headed downtown to be checked. From what I was able to gather, it was a twisted back, more precautionary than anything else. He is able to move all his limbs. And the prayers are going out to Joseph Nava, and we thank you leaving comments on there, giving your support to Joseph. Hopefully he'll be all right. Many things are a lot more important than soccer. But as we're getting ready to resume, we have about 8 minutes left to go, and Brewton-Parker leads this one by a score of 4-1 as we are back underway. Paris Reagan right in front of the camera, gives it up to Nazir Guanipa. And a ball stolen away once again by the Barons. They've had the better ball control throughout most of the second half and have capitalized with 3 second-half goals to take that 4-1 lead. 2 of those 3 coming from Samuel Figueroa, and sandwiched in between was a goal from Malik Wilkes. Nazir Guanipa scored in the first half for the Eagles, and then Akins Banton tied it up at 1-1. That was the score at halftime. Brenner Pittman finds Lockridge. Hello to Miss Brianna Pittman, watching from Montana, watching Brenner, her son, on the field. So he gets ready to close out his senior year here at Trinity Baptist College. On the move is the Barons. New gentleman on the field. We'll see who that is in just a moment. And a ball sent to Nazir Guanipa. Right in front of us, the new Baron on the field, Declan Owen. Just had the ball a moment or so ago. Alex Macias sends it to the right side and a cross pass toward the middle. Gets by Crockett, a shot attempt taken and missed wide of the goal. And that will be a goal kick for Kyle Altman. The shot attempt from Gianmarco Centrella. His 4th attempt of the afternoon, and a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Had a lot of nice fan interaction. Enjoyed seeing all the comments back and forth, talking about the game and what's going on the field. Evan Hasbrook with possession for Trinity Baptist near midfield. He'll be knocked down from behind by Ermin Omarajic, and good sportsmanship by Omarajic, but he will draw the yellow card. Trinity Baptist will have the free kick. Clock stops momentarily while the official processes the yellow card. Hello to Mr. Uden Moore. Thank you as well as dropping your thoughts and prayers for Joseph Nava. He is being taken downtown and he'll be checked out again. From what I heard, more precautionary. He is in pain but is able to move all his limbs without problem. Campbell looking for Reagan inside the box. However, Nicholas Finley, who's played a spectacular goal, beats Reagan to the ball. Picks it up off the ground. Hello to Mr. Robert Herrera, also letting us know he's watching on the live feed. Always glad to see your name on the screen as well. Battle for the ball, won by Banton. Trying to get around Kevin Campbell. Good pass inside to Kwesi Paul. Guanipa playing defense. And the Barons are able to forge back upfield. Torian Lee grabs that loose ball. Lee looking to get around Adrian Garcia. And a ball inside the box will be an easy pickup for Finley. And the Barons can now start to work down the clock as we have approximately 5 minutes remaining and the Barons have a 4-1 lead. All sent to the right side towards Omarajic. Brenner Pittman coming up from the backfield and knocked the ball back towards midfield. Campbell looking to take possession. He does. Bright sunshine now out over the field. We've had that off and on with some spotty showers throughout the game, and there's going to be a whistle and a tripping foul called against Declan Owen. Stephon Burgess around the right side, looking to get around one defender. Burgess gets inside, but then has the ball knocked away on the defensive play. Guanipa over on the far side will draw the foul and a free kick for the Eagles. Isaiah Lazama making the defensive play on Burgess a moment ago. Free kick coming up for the Eagles. Just joining the roster for today's game, Bowie Tang. And he'll give way to Paris Reagan. Bowie Tang wearing number 14. And it's Tang who does take the free kick. A good wall pass inside to Guanipa. Tries to send it to the middle to Crockett, and Crockett able to get off the shot, but it was deflected and then picked up by Nicholas Finley. So Nathan Crockett with his first attempt of the afternoon. Barron's defender made some contact, and then Finley was able to pick it up. Approximately 2.5 minutes remaining. Brewton-Parker 4, Trinity Baptist 1. Hasbrook with the steal, taken away from Macias. And Hasbrook will send it to Guanipa on the far side. Guanipa has Burgess open. Burgess now, chance to get off the shot. One man coming up from behind, and this one off of Burgess's foot into Nicholas Finley's possession, and Finley will quickly throw it back into play. Stephon Burgess got his first college goal against Trinity College of Florida last Thursday. He is on the board in the college ranks. Casanova sends it upfield to Owen. Owen looked like he was getting ready to fire it, but Brenner Pittman came from behind and knocked that one away. Across the field, you see the Lady Barons as they're getting ready to take the field against the TBC Lady Eagles. So those of you tuning in now to watch the women's soccer game, hang on, enjoy the rest of this one, and then we'll stop this feed and start up a new one when the ladies take the field. Paris Reagan at midfield finds Guanipa to his left. Guanipa guarded by Bryce Robinson, able to find Burgess to the right side. Burgess tries to get off the shot, didn't get much on it, and picked up by Finley. To the left side, Adrian Garcia tries to find Macia, and Macia comes away with possession. Owen across the field, looking to get around Tang. Tang being tough on the defense. Owen is able to send it up towards Kyle Altman. He was looking for Erman Omarajic, but Altman beat Omarajic to the ball. Closing moments of the ball game, and Altman with another big punt towards midfield. Now inside the circle, Casanova sends it to the backfield. And the ball sent up to Owen. Owen nearly lost his footing, regained control of the ball, tried to get inside, but Brenner Pittman makes a terrific defensive play. Owen down, but gets back up right away. Burgess across the field finds Tang. Tang's pass looking for Reagan, a little bit too far. And Finley will come out of the box, keep this one on the ground. Bryce Robinson right in front of us. Omarajic has his pass go astray. Guanipa battling with Macias. Guanipa wins that battle. And this one off Macias, out of bounds. It is Eagles ball. Torian Lee will throw in. Guanipa again battling with Macias. Finds Lee. And Guanipa runs into Robinson, and Robinson comes away with the possession. Guanipa wondering where the whistle is. He will not get the call. This one is out of bounds off the foot of Overmaragic, and the Eagles will have the throw in. Kevin Campbell has the ball almost taken away. He's able to regain possession. Campbell looks for Reagan, and Reagan dribbles inside the box, and a race for the loose ball now, and it is out of bounds. Now off the foot of Paris Reagan, so a goal kick for Finley. Finley will set up for the goal kick. Campbell heads the ball to the outside. Eagles looking for a chance. Put the ball back into scoring position. Lockridge beats one defender. Finds Tang at midfield. Tang's pass to Reagan, and a ball stolen away. That was Messia coming up from behind. Long pass upfield. Crockett able to intercept. Crockett at midfield finds Torian Lee to the left side. The pass, however, a little bit too strong, out of bounds, and a throw in for Brewton-Parker. Casanova sends the ball well upfield. Tang will chase this one down for the Eagles. Tries to send it outside to Lockridge. This one's taken away by Omaragic. He and Lockridge tangle, and Lockridge comes away with possession. Hasbrook guarded by Garcia, and a whistle called against Brewton-Parker's Adrian Garcia. Free kick coming for the Eagles. Hasbrook looking for Lee, but this one knocked away by Robinson. Pittman and Owen both go down. No call. Both men back on their feet. Pittman then intercepts the pass. Brenner Pittman's been terrific on the defensive side. He's kept Brewton-Parker from getting off some shots. He also saved one as Altman knocked one down, and Pittman was there for the block on the rebounded shot attempt. Stephon Burgess gets the ball around a defender. Now a loose ball. Burgess giving chase. However, it was Lazama winning the race for the ball. Tang gets around his defender. Finds Burgess. Burgess heading toward the center. Reagan's pass knocked down. Reagan regains possession, dribbles around a defender, takes the shot, but it's going to be knocked away by Kwesi Paul. That'll be a goal kick, the last touch by the Eagles. Finley just taps this one back into play. Long pass upfield. Crockett with the header to Lockridge. Man coming up from behind Lockridge, and that's a foul, and a yellow card will be called on Gianmarco Centrella for the trip from behind. Free kick coming up for the Eagles. Not much time left. Brenner Pittman will take the kick once the card is processed. Pittman gets the whistle. And a tap to Kevin Campbell to his right. Right back to Pittman coming up from the backfield. Pittman finds Guanipa, then takes the wall pass right back. And his pass for Lee is good. Lee trying to get around a defender. And this one off his foot and into the hands of Nicholas Finley. Loose ball grabbed by Lockridge. Then Owen intercepts a pass attempt. Lockridge knocks this one down. Owen giving chase to the sideline. Lockridge coming up and making it a little more difficult for Owen. Resends it inside off Lockett. Check that, Crockett. And we will have a foul called on Kevin Campbell with the trip. And a free kick coming for the Barons. It is outside the box, but it is a direct kick. Centrella near the ball. Looks like he may be the one to take the kick. Eagles will set up a wall. 4 Eagles, 10 yards away. Now 2 Barons on the ball. One backs off, and again, they're going to make it a little difficult for the Eagles to see who's going to take the kick. This is a shot right at Kyle Altman, who makes the catch, and the save on the attempt from Gianmarco Centrella. All the way across the field, Akins-Banton. He finds Owen, and Owen dishes it outside to Garcia. Shot attempt, a good one, but Altman dives right in front of it. The attempt from Alex Macias, his first of the afternoon. Nice diving save by Kyle Altman, and that whistle indicates the end of the game with the final score. The Brewton-Parker College Barons 4 and the Trinity Baptist College Eagles 1. Player of the game this afternoon with 2 goals to his credit, Samuel Figueroa, who scored twice in the second half and is credited with the official game-winning goal as well. That came 16 minutes into the second half. He then connected later on. Also scoring for the Barons in the second half, Malik Wilkes. And in the first half was Akins-Banton. Nazir Guanipa scored the goal for Trinity Baptist. So that'll do it for the men's game. The women's game will get started very soon. We will end this feed now and start up a new one when the ladies take the field. In case you're unable to join us, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.